Welcome back. We're at the end of another math week. We've made it to day 12, May 14th, and we're on page 23 and 24. Okay? So we're end of another week, and I'm hoping, last week was Discovery Week. We played cards, we played dice, we drew some potato chips, and we're starting to make sense of probability and what would be the odds of certain things happening. Okay? And you're building your confidence. This week, we've gone through a whole bunch of scenarios. And whatever popped up, you were like, I can make sense of what's happening. Okay? How many times in class have I told you the math is pretty fun? It's not that bad until the teacher gets involved. Okay? Today, the teacher gets involved. So, just go with it, because I believe that you're building your confidence, that you actually do understand the stuff. Now we got to put the numbers behind it, the math, and some of the symbols, well, they get kind of confusing. All right? So, let's get started. All right. Today I asked you to watch two videos. The first one was Salman Khan, independent, dependent. We're flipping a coin. Really makes sense. You know, every time you flip it, you got two possibilities. They're independent activities. All right. Only took 2 minutes. Poof. Then video 2, conditional events. Now, I'm really hoping that you clicked on the link and you watched it. Don't have to understand it, but I wanted you to see it so that this notation starts to sink in over the weekend, because next week we got to put numbers to all the scenarios that we've been visiting. Okay? All right. So in this video, he introduced this concept. All right? And this concept is the probability of an event happening given another event. That's all it is. So, we're going to add this to our notes. We're not going to do it today, but starting next Monday, we have to actually write down some notes with some formulas, okay? But for today, let's just discuss this. The probability of event A given event B. Okay? Now, it looks confusing. What's all this? Whoa. But we've done this. For 2 weeks, we've been doing this. So, this is what it says. Remember our cards? What is the probability of event A given event B? So remember a deck of cards, 52 cards. And I've said, what's the probability of the 10 of spades? 1 out of 52. Poof. That's event A. Excuse me. Given event B. Sorry. What's the probability of pulling the 10 of spades? That's event B. Now, what is the probability of event A given, I already took this out. Well, first of all, there's 51 cards left, and there's one of these. 1 out of 51. That's all it is. All right? So, this is the idea of a conditional statement. Something given something else. So I reached in, I took a bag of potato chips, it's gone. What's the probability of the next event happening given the prior event? All it is, okay? Yes, the math doesn't look enjoyable, but they're just symbols that you're not used to. And you've been doing these type of problems for 2 weeks. Cool? All right. So we only have one problem today. We're going to do that next together. And then it's a daily doodle. We wrap up the week. Isn't that cool? All right, see you soon. Welcome back. Let's do our one problem for the day. And if you didn't think of the notation, you could do this problem without even sweating. Okay, so let's get a handle on what we're looking for. The jar on Miss Wilson's desk contains paper clips. Cool. 20 green, 30 red, 15 white, 10 black, for a total of, let's add them up. And this is supposed to say black. So we have 75 total. All right? Now, problem number 1. What is the probability that both paper clips are red? Well, this was just like the deck of cards, isn't it? The probability of a red. The first one, I reach in, I pull out a red. What's the possibility of a red? 30 of the 75. So the first one is 30 of the 75. What's the probability of a red given I already got a red? So now we're reaching in, we're pulling the second one out. What's the probability that the second one is red? Okay, there's two things that we got to look at. How many red are left? We had 30. We already got one. So there's only 29 left. How many total? We started with 75. One's already gone. 74. Okay? All right. So that's the answer to the first one. It's a multiplication problem. Okay? Grab a calculator, do the math, but the concept. 30 out of 75, there was one less of the red, one less total, 29 out of 74. Do some math, get the answer. Now, we're going to roll right through 1, 3, and 5. Your homework is for you to do 2, 4, 6 without me. Snap a photo, send it in. Cool? And then, remember, on the back side was a daily doodle. All right. So, probability. We're going to skip number 2. That goes to you. Number 3. Probability of green slash first was black. Now remember, just think of the deck of cards. The probability that this event will happen given the first event. What is the first event? The first event is black. I reached in, I pulled a black, it's gone. Okay, the black is gone, so I lost one. Okay, 10 of 75. I don't care about the 10 of 75. What I care about is now I only have 74 left. What's the probability of drawing a green paperclip if there's a black already gone? I need you to see there's 20 green, but there's only 74 left for this event. So what's the probability of drawing a green given one of the black is already gone? That's all this is. We've been doing that in scenario week for 2 weeks now. Okay? You already know how to do this. We're just putting numbers to the math. That's it. Okay? Now some of you are saying, but the first one you multiplied, they were both red. That's saying I drew 2 aces out of the deck. Simultaneous. Boom, boom. This one says black is gone. Now I got a green. What's the green left? Okay? You're responsible for number 4. Number 5. Probability that a green, given that the first one was not a green. as long as I didn't take a green, I lose 1, so I have 74 left. Probability of a green, isn't that the same answer? Isn't that the same as this one? I have 20 green, but there's only 74 left. Okay? That's it. You actually have the skills to do every problem. I'm trying to build your confidence so that when we actually see the teacher notation, you go, oh, all that means is given. Given that card was gone, what's the probability of the next card? Cool? All right. We finished the week. Be proud of yourselves. I'm proud of you. I'm hoping that you make a daily doodle. If you send me your daily doodle, I'll send you my daily doodle. That wraps up the week. We're going to see you tomorrow for Binge Watch Friday. What are you binge watching? And I'll share with you what we're binge watching. We have Inspiration Saturday. What is inspiring us? Springtime is here. So we'll have Inspiration Saturday. And then we have Activity Sunday. Again, what activities can we do now that maybe we weren't doing last week? All right? So have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.